What up? What up? What up? What up? Hopefully the audio sounds well. Happy Monday to y'all guys. It is September the 19th. What up, though? What's good? What is good? It is a beautiful day here in the city of Detroit, state of Michigan. Not much rain. The sun is shining. So what is good? What is good? Today we're going to have a good day because I'm going to talk about a lot of I ain't gonna say a lot, but a few of the mainstream media players that supports our library. So a lot of y'all, you do have your library, all right? You do have your media content, whether it's movies, TV shows, you do have your, music, pictures, whatever you want to call it. But we're going to take a look at the Apple TV 4K, the INFUSE app. Also, I just set my PLEX back up down here. We'll look at the Nova video player, and also we'll look at home theater, which is on the ZIDOO devices. All right. So we'll talk about that. We'll get everything going shortly. What is up? Salute. If you're coming into the building, don't forget to smack the thumbs up. All right. I don't, just go on, smack it, flip it, rub it down, and then go from there. All right. Let me get this camera on. What is up? What is up? I love this beat. That beat hard. What is good? So again, I have all my devices. For some of y'all who know, let me turn the audio down on this television here before I switch over. Some of y'all do know about like Nova video player. It pretty much works with all Android devices. As far as the INFUSE, that is an Apple TV product. So if you got the Apple TV, you should be able to watch that one. Also, we got home theater. That application is on ZIDOO devices only. All right, so the ZIDOO devices only. And then I think that is pretty much it, right? Nova, ZIDOO. Oh, and then we'll talk about the PLEX. What is good? See who's all in the building. Don't forget to smack that thumbs up as you enter in the building. What up, LB? D Johnson is in the building. Paul says ZIDOO. What up, though? So bro say this is unacceptable. No notifications. Yeah, man, I don't know what's going on with notification. What up, Dave? What up, though? Will, what's good? What's good? Techno Tim, it's been a while. What is good? Hope everything is good. Tell the wifey I say hello. Tim, what is up? What's up, Miss Carla? How you doing? Van is in the building. What up, though? What up? You don't change your name? Simply Aglo. What's going on with you? What up, though, Mac? What's good? What's good? So, say I'm a PLEX guy, but damn, that Nova player looks sweet. That Nova player is pretty much, it doesn't have all the bells and whistles as some of them, but it gets the job done. That's what I like about it. What's up, Miss Gail? What's good? She said hello. Tell her salute, Tim. Appreciate the love. Chariot, what up, though? What up, J Mac 0929? And Chariot just jumped up in this joint. So definitely we'll go over all platforms and then go from there. What up, Aaron? What up, though? Biggs in the building. What up, though? D Nice just showed up. What up, though? What's good? What is good? Now let me make this disclaimer. Listen. Because it's going to be somebody that comes in like 10 minutes after the show. They're going to try to say what is better. To anybody, when we get into these type of topics, it really comes down to personal preference. So I'm not saying PLEX is better than home theater. Home theater is better than INFUSE. INFUSE is better than the Nova video player. I'm not saying any of that. That's something you will have to try out on your own and figure out which one works for you. I like them all. All right. I like them all. That's just what it is. And depending on what mood I'm in, that's the device I go with. So again, I like them all. It's really there's really, all of them have their hiccups. All right. All of them have their hiccups, but it's really, to me, in my personal preference, there's not one that stands out over the other. As long as I can see my content using these 4 applications, it looks good. It shows a poster. I'm pretty much good with it. But it comes down to what you like. It comes down to what you like. And also, I want to say salute to everybody. I'm still getting emails. People are trying out the Apple TV 4K, not just the regular Apple TV HD. If it doesn't have Apple TV 4K, then you're going to get the HD, because they actually run it on Amazon. At least yesterday they was running. I haven't checked it today. They had the HD model for $100. Me, I would say go with the 4K. Go on, spend that little $20. Call it the day. $20 to $30, because sometimes it comes down to like $119, then it goes back up to $129. It's really it just really comes down to you. You're the end user and what you like. That's why I say, try the device out. It's hard for me to say I don't like it if I never tried it. I do watch a lot of videos on it, but some things I just like to have in my hand. That way I can give my personal opinion on it. I can tell you why I like it and things like that. I'm gonna tell you now, I did give the Apple TV that was up in the living room. Chris, I took Chris, and y'all met Chris. A lot of y'all know Chris. And y'all know Chris has Down syndrome. Chris worked that Apple TV like he loves it. I mean, he loves it. I went over there. He does delete some channels every now and then, but the icons, the way the icons stand out, he watches that 4K. He was on the Cube, and he was using one of the Eyebrow Peterson applications. And it's just that with TV Mate and the iPlay TV, and I know a couple other ones give you icons as well, but he gravitated towards that Apple TV more. Now, this is not a selling point. I'm not telling you to go out there and buy the Apple TV. You do what you want to do. All right. This is not that type of channel. I mean, I only speak from what I have in front of me, but for a young man who has Down syndrome to pick that remote up and be able to look at all the icons that come up and know which channel he loves. Like, he loves BET and that wrestling channel, so he loves that, and that's all he look for, the icons, and find it, and he's good to go. I mean, he probably know every Tyler Perry movie it is out there, but that's just one of the ways, that he does things, and my wife took it. She ran with it. She loved the way it looked, how it stands out. And then I went back to the ZIDOO up in the living room. All right, so I'm back on the ZIDOO. I'm back on Android in the living room. I still have my Apple TV right here, along with many other devices. So just to let y'all know that. All right, what's up? Top Cat, what up, though? What's good? Thank you for always showing love to the platform. I appreciate it. Let me see if anybody else is in the building before I start showing off these applications. All right. We got a lot of people. Don't forget to smack that thumbs up. All right. Let's see. Big H is in the building. Just G, what up, though? What's up, Don? What's good? What's good? Tim say, yo, I like the Apple TV and the Fire Stick 4K. That is what's up. Cordelia, what up, though? What's good? Big salute to you. Cinnamon Cupcake, what's up, girl? How you doing? How you doing? See, Oliver, what up, though? What is good? Who else? Miss Anderia, what up, though? What's good? What is good? Good. David said, are there any good replacements? Email me, David, because I'm not going to announce that. I don't want to steer what I'm talking about today over to third-party applications. So email me. I should be able to get to you after the show. Send me an email. If you don't know the email, look in the description of this video, or I have it right here where I can show you. All right. There's plenty of third-party applications out here, so you can watch content, but email me right there. Anybody want to email if you're ready to try it? You ready to start your movie collection and get it going? Definitely hit me up with the email right there. All right. So David, email me and we'll talk about it behind the scenes. Let's see. Who else? Cinnamon say, I hope Amazon paid you well. You promote them every live. I haven't promoted. No, Cinnamon. I go show you ain't been watching me in a while. Listen, for anybody that's been watching me, what's the latest device I have been promoting? Let's tell Cinnamon. Because Cinnamon was missing for maybe a couple months now. The chat would tell you what I've been promoting, pushing out there that I like. And they'll tell you, for anybody, please let Cinnamon know what we've been talking about the last, month or two? And she'll see. Cinnamon's like, you've been promoting that. No, I ain't really been promoting the Fire Sticks as of late. It's been ZIDOO. I tell you and look in the chat. They'll tell you what I've been talking about a whole lot. What's up, Rose? Yeah. Let's see. What's up, Barbara? How you doing? Family is well. Family is well. No problem. There it is. Yeah, I've been rolling with that bad boy. Say he been doing that Apple stock. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. What up, though? What's good? Big salute. Big salute. So yeah, that's what I've been doing as of late, because when we first started this cord cutting thing, it was brought to our attention that you can't do anything with the Apple TV. And that's not true. Cinnamon Cupcake, I'm about to show you what you could do, and then we'll go from there. What's up, Eugene? We got quite a few people in here. All right, but before we go, I want to give a shout out to our sponsor. All right. We got to give a shout out to the sponsor, and then we'll get everything going. Yep, Ms. Carla say, yeah, that Apple TV. And I'm gonna show Cinnamon Cupcake, because this might be something you might want to implement in the near future, Cinnamon. So let me give a salute to my sponsor right quick before we go from there. All right, I just want to show some love to the sponsor. Oh, man. Hey, I hope y'all not driving, man. If y'all driving, do not blame me if you crash, all right? Hey, did I catch y'all off guard with this one? Because J-Mac be talking smack, so I had to hit him back, all right? All right, all right, all right, all right. Had to get that out the way. That's to our sponsor right there, Hustler TV, in full effect. Oh, man, y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. Straight up crazy. Oh, man, y'all are crazy. All right, let me make sure nothing is... Hey, y'all got to understand, J-Mac talk a lot of smack. Y'all know it. I know it. Always throwing shots. So I figure I hit him with a shot. All right? Boy. Oh, man, y'all crazy. Y'all are crazy. All right, let me make sure I ain't got nothing showing on my screen. Let me share this screen. Y'all don't mind me. Somebody gonna let him know. Like somebody gonna get him like, yo, Dale got you on this one. Let me see. Let me go ahead get another let me see. Where we at? Hold up. Something don't look right. Hold up. Something definitely don't look right on this end. There we go. All right. Let me get this going right quick. Let's bring this up. Let's make this larger. Let's switch it on out. Hopefully y'all can see that. If not, just let me know and we'll make some adjustments. So we'll make some adjustments. Let me do this. Let me go full screen right here. So we're going to go, I'm going to use the multi-viewer. I'm going to turn this down. So right now we're going to go into, this is the Apple TV for people who may not know. This is the Apple TV. This is what I've been using as of late in my household. And yes, I have cut the cord with this bad boy. I am going to get to this one right here. This one that got the X on it. I did email the team. I'm just trying to get some more information because this one is supposed to allow you to do your eyebrow Peterson television along with your movie library, your media collection. All right. But with this one here, we ain't going to talk about the iPlay TV. It is what it is. But this is the INFUSE. This is on the Apple TV. All right. So when you click in it, all right, and it tells you what you were watching. All right. You see that. Also, it tells you you're recently added. I just recently added the Hawk. And also I can just go down here and look at what I just recently added as well. So it definitely gives you the content. Now, again, INFUSE is a nice application. Now, it does have a few flaws in here where you see these two covers of the same thing. Just like if you look at breaking, you see two different covers. This is the one thing. I mean, it's not a deal breaker, but to some, actually, if you look at it, it gives me the 4K. So just look at the screen. You'll see 6.0, 1 hour, 46 minutes, 2022, PG-13. Then you see 4K. All right. That's in that one. But then when I go into the invitation, you see I also have the one that says 1080p. So you can put it in a collection. It doesn't do it automatically. I think that's the one knock that's on this application. Other than that, everything plays well. And so you can go in here and do some modifications. Like you see me got recent added movies, as you see right there. And then I got my most recent added television. All right. I love the way when you click on it, um, you can go in here and it's blurred out right now. Don't worry about that because it does play. Um, um, but they give you your each episode right here, so it's pretty well. And again, it gives you the crew. Also, if you click on one of them, it gives you all the movies that they're in. All right, that I have of Kevin Bacon. I didn't know he was in Friday the 13th. That's straight. I did not know he was in Friday the 13th. I may have to go back and watch that just to see. And so anybody like this Eldest Hodge, it just lets you know all the movies that I have in here of him inside of TV shows and movies as well. Other than that, it's pretty well done. You can change the playlist. If I go into movie categories, of course, I get all of my movies. Everything looks beautiful. You cannot beat that, guys. And again, the reason why I have two of the same covers, one is 4K, one is 1080p. As you see right there on your screen, one is 1080, and then I can go to the 4K right there. Don't know why they just don't create one folder and allow you to choose, but it's all good. But everything is so nice. The colors are beautiful. The colors are beautiful. So if someone tell you that you cannot cut the cord with an Apple TV 4K, tell them just like me, I was a little bit off as well. All right, because I would have been tried this out. All right, I would have been done it, and it's just so smooth. But now the key, I'll get to the key. But I want y'all to see this and just see how beautiful it looks. All right. Everything just looks so well maintained. It is beautiful. All right. Everything in here. And again, that's all you got to do. Look, Guardia Collection. Look. So you got volume 2. Again, one is 1080p, one is 4K. But everything is so vivid. I just love it. I love a media player that just does what it's supposed to do. And again, because this is not a deal breaker right here, guys. To me, it's not. To you, it maybe will. I don't know. But to me, this is not a deal breaker. But again, so far in my household, everyone is loving it. All right. Everybody is loving it. So I cannot complain about that. And it's just very, very nice. And salute to everyone who have the Apple TV, who listened to me, and they said, you know what, Dale, this is not bad. This is pretty solid. This is pretty solid. Now, again, you have to use their apps from the App Store. You cannot side load anything onto this device, but you can connect a server. All right. So if your server is on your network, the Apple TV will pick it up. All right. Let's see this. The Purge collection. And see, they don't put it all in one, but it's all good. This is the best that they do. All right. But it's well done. I'm telling you, depending on your television, this is well worth it. Now, with these premium applications on Apple TV, this is a paid version. All right, this is a paid version. So they do have a free, but you only get limited resources. Like you can only watch so much per day and all of that. No, I would pay for premium. All right, I will play. I will not pray. I will play. I will pay for premium, um, premium applications. All right, but it is very, very nice when I go into the TV shows. Hold up, don't want to go into that TV show. Let's go up. Not that one either. do this right quick. I do, and you see this right here. The E drive is right here. This is connected. This device right here is connected to my PC. So the E drive is connected to my television. And so I can go on here and actually see the E drive is connected to the PC, which I have the Apple TV connected to that server. I'm actually sharing external drive on my network to actually connect it to Apple TV. And so I got season 2, season 3, season 4. You see everything, and you might say, Dale, it ain't playing. If I click on it, oh, it's going to play. All right, it will play, and as you see it right there, I'm not going to get fully into it, but just know everything worked. All right, everything is so very, very well, and you see it's clicking over from my television, from my multi-viewer, but everything is well done. Got some snowfall up in here that needs to be cleaned up. I know how to clean it up. I'm gonna probably do another show for that one because I don't want this to be a super long show. All right, but it's pretty well done. All right, you see all these episodes of snowfall, stuff like that. That's just stuff I have to clean up. And so if I click in there and I go into the metadata and you see it right there, you see all I got to do is just clean it up and I will be good to go. You see it got snowfall 2021 season 04 episode 1 re-entry. You see that re-entry .mp4. It's not going to read that. All right, it is not going to read that because it's probably saying, well, what the heck is re-entry? And so those are some of the things you just have to clean up and then go from there. As far as music, I don't think I really got no music on here, but my movies, absolutely. And again, this is coming from my my server, my external drive that I have connected to the PC, and I'm actually sharing it on the network. I have a video on that, and so you see all my superheroes and all that stuff up in here. So it's pretty nice, easy to do. Black cinema. So this is my folder of my black cinema, all my black movies, things like that. So you can do this however you want. Again, the way you set up yours may be totally different than how I set up mine. All right. My hero films. These are just stuff that I had going on inside of folders. Instead of me separating the movies, I just left them in folders. And it is what it is. My horror films. So you'll see a lot of I have a lot of movies. You'll just see a lot of this right here. And again, if I want to, I can just click on it. And if I want to play it, that's all I have to do is play it. And you will see it. It's going to switch over because I got to change the format. And then you see it right there. So easy to do, guys. So easy to do. So it's just a lot that I have on here. And again, this is the one that's connected to my PC. Listen, if you ask me, can you cut the cord with the Apple TV? The answer is yes. Now, to get to the premium applications, guys, you have to go to the App Store. And you're going to have to just pay. You could pay for monthly, you could pay yearly, or you could pay for a lifetime. All right. Now, this, like I said, this is the Apple. It just depends on what you want. All right. That's what it comes down to, what you want. And yes, you just have to pay. And to me, and listen, as long as you give me a premium product, a device that's going to update, do everything like that, I don't mind paying for it. All right. That's just me. But I do know individuals who refuse. They be like, forget that. I'm not paying for nothing. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. So there's nothing wrong with it. So it's just up to you. Let me see if I got any questions on the Apple TV. I don't know where I left off. Thomas said, what up, though? Oh, man. I had to get him. What up, Skip? What's up? Yeah, okay, no problem. Hey, Cinnamon. So, yeah, it's yeah, we done moved on because there's other streaming devices out here, that does this thing. So, absolutely. Yep. So that's what I'm saying. I'm coming down. Yeah, I just heard about that like a couple weeks ago. That's why I got it. I just heard about that. I'm gonna watch it too. I'm amazed at how much the cord cutting streaming landscape has changed in the last 6 years, from dominated by cheap Chinese boxes to fair number of quality devices. Absolutely, because if you look at it, Dave, you don't really see anybody promoting them little cheap Android boxes. You really don't. People are either on the Nvidia Shield, they on Fire Sticks, they on Cubes. Now we're using Apple, and I just matter of fact, Friday I was at the job, so I'll be listening to YouTube, and I actually saw Rojas. Rojas went out and got an Apple TV. He went out. He said, "I just got to try it out," and that's what it's all about. Not to say he's going to love it, but at the end of the day, he'll be able to voice his opinion and things like that. I told him he could hit me up if he need me. But yeah, he went out and bought an Apple TV because now he's sitting back because all this time we've been promoting Android, 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 and it really wasn't anybody really putting out Apple, 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 which we can do the same thing. It's just that you got to have your stuff together for Apple to work for you. If you're going to use an Apple product, let me tell you now, let me put it back on the screen. All right, let me do this. If you're going to use an Apple product, make sure you have your stuff together. So if you got an eyebrow Peterson, make sure you got it. If you got your movie collection and it's on your network, make sure you have it together. I will not, and let me say this, I will not get an Apple TV if I don't have at least those two things together. You can watch Netflix on a lot of devices now. We really have options now. But if you're going to use Apple and you want to use it to as far as cord cutting, I mean, now if you got eyebrow Peterson television and you just want to use it for that, hey, salute to you. You can. But if you got a movie library, you got a movie collection, and it's running across your network, then you could definitely use this. I don't care if it's connected to your router. I don't care if it's connected to your PC, or if you have the ZIDOO. You can connect to all of those devices and actually get your media library up and going in a matter of minutes, like less than 5 minutes. All right. And if I had to suggest one thing with an Apple TV, all right, I love the remote control. Do not get me wrong. All right. I do love the remote control. This is pretty solid, but get you some type of Bluetooth keyboard. I don't care if it's this one. This one is the Logitech K380. All right. This one is upstairs. But I also have this one, which is a On. I have this device, which is the On brand. I don't know where the box is at, but it's the On Bluetooth. And you can connect up to 3 devices. It has a USB and also 2 Bluetooth. That's all you got to do is type in On Bluetooth keyboard at Walmart, and you should find it. Bluetooth, and it just makes it a whole lot easier when you're searching for things or you putting in URLs and stuff on your Apple TV. It just makes it so much easy. So that's one thing I will invest in. Just I don't care if it's a Logitech Bluetooth On, you want some type of Bluetooth keyboard for your Apple TV. All right, let's move on. Let's make sure we ain't got too much hanging around. You say, I have it because of you, my brother. Apple TV, very nice. It's very nice. Once you get it going, again, I would not get it if I don't have. Me personally, I would rather for you to have, before you go out there and spend over $100, I would rather for you to have your media library across your network and have an eyebrow Peterson television. Honestly, if you don't have those two, I would tell you not to spend that $100 and something just to get it. Unless you are part of the ecosystem, then you can do what you got to do. You say, how do you put your movies in a collection? Well, I'm gonna do a video on that one later this week. I'll do a video on there because you can do it. You just have to create it and then send everything over there to it. That's the only thing about it. You just have to create it. And I ain't to me, that's the only knock on the Apple TV and the INFUSE app. I'm probably going to send them an email to see if maybe in the next update they can actually capture the data and actually create automatic collections of the movies and then go from there. So yes. You say, I got a channel where I can learn on different types of future devices. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, you definitely can't get everything for free. I agree with you. Apple is nice using it in a while to get full experience. You have to pay, but it's not much. Absolutely. I agree. And I learned that because all these years they've been telling us, well, I ain't gonna, yes, the streaming community and the cord cutting community, because they go hand in hand. I'm gonna just put this on the cord cutting community because you can cord cut with this. You just have to have your everything ready to go. All right. But the cord cutting, because the streaming is, I want to stream. But the cord cutting community, no one has really brung out the Apple TV and what it can do for us. And for me, if I got my movie library with my movies and TV shows, I don't use third-party applications anyway. So it's no need for me to even use like Film Plus or Cinema HD or BTV. I don't use them because I have my library set up. Yep, and just go from there. So, yep. What up, John? What's good? What up, Jimmy? What's good? Say, yeah, Cinnamon, say, yeah, I bought a Bluetooth keyboard thanks to you. I love it. Absolutely. Them Bluetooth come handy. The Bluetooth definitely come handy. Let me see what I'm about to get into right now. Let me change because you got to keep your stuff solid around here because people are watching. And they be like, oh, they'll slip. Where do I want to go to next? I do want to go to my ZIDOO. All right, so let me do this. All right, so let me put it on that one. All right, let me go and share that screen right quick. All right, right here on the right side of me on feed 3, as you see over there. Let me go ahead and do this. This is the ZIDOO Z1000. All ZIDOOs pretty much work the same. All right, work the same. I do have my collection. I do have a 6 terabyte internal drive that's connected to this device. ZIDOOs, if you got the ZIDOO Z9S or Z9X or Z10 Pro, Z1000, Z3000, whatever, they all work the same. But the more the device that you pay for, the more bells and whistles you get. Bells and whistles that you get But let's do this. Let me go ahead, go full screen. Again, they have an application, which it doesn't say right here, but this is Home Theater 4.0, where you see this little icon here. So when I click in here and you see this, now this is what I'm going to say about ZIDOO. I think ZIDOO is one of the best devices as far as setting up. Very easy, very straight to the point. That's all you have to do is go up here. You see where that icon is at? You click on that icon, and there you have it. You just go at it and scan. It will scan your external drive. It will scan the movies on your home network. So let me just do this. If I wanted to add another device, I can go to add source. I can do SMB, all right, because SMB, that's what is across your network, and it will scan everything. Now, a lot of people who followed me before, Theater, that was on my Z10 Pro. All right, Ready Share. This is my Plex. This is what device. This is my Plex right here. Big boy, of course, that's the Z1000. Of course, you see Theater, and then you see that desktop right there. That is my PC. So it's picking up, and then you got my Shield, because your Shield can what? You can actually connect the external drive and actually put it on the network, connecting it to the Shield, and then you can use a device like ZIDOO to pick it up. All right, simple as that. So if I wanted to go in here and let's just say add Ready Share, that's all I have to do is click on it. I don't think I have a password, so I'm gonna just say anonymous, and it'll go to the very next you see right here, and then I can just click on this, and it will take me to see all of this. This is all of my Plex. Y'all actually saw this on similar anyway on the Apple TV. All right, so if I wanted to go in here and click this, I can, and it will pull up every movie that's in action, drama, suspense. All right, but I don't want to pull it, so that's why I don't want to go to it. All right, so going back, I'm inside a Home Theater 4.0. All right, I love this because it tells me to recently add it on here, whether it's a movie or television show. All right, it doesn't, as you see, this is Raising Canaan is a television show, She-Hulk. When I go into She-Hulk, it just tells me what it is and also how many episodes is down here. All of them pretty much do this. All right, all of them does it. Pretty nice. This one as well, it just gives you a little bit of synopsis. But one thing about it, when you go down, you see right here, you can click and see who the director is, who the cast members are, and go from there. The same thing for Raising Canaan. It gives me all of my episodes that I have so far and going from there. Guys, this device is probably by far the very easiest to set up. I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, you don't have to get no NAS device. You could just go with a straight up external hard drive, put your movies and TV shows, music on here, and it will scan that device and it will bring up the movie where it go and capture the data for that movie. All right. And so you see it like in Breaking. Remember on the Apple TV, it gave me 2 Breaking movie posters. When I click on this, look at this. It tells me right here, I can go 4K or I can go 1080. All in one. It collects that data for you. Instead of you having 2 movie posters, they say, look, you can go up in here and just select. If you want to watch 1080p, go and watch 1080p. If you want to watch 4K, go and watch 4K and then go from there. All right. And you can just check out the cast members the same way as well. Now, if you want to see all of your content that you just added on here, not all of it, but the last 464, you can. All right. And just like Apple, you get all of your content added in. And you see one thing about it, you see where it says collection. I can click in here. I only got 2 movies of Medea, right? Tyler Perry's Medea. Um, you know, it'll add the collection, and I'll give you a further. Let me see. Let me go down here. Just like Elvis, I got Elvis, and even though I ain't never watched it, but here it is, Jurassic Park collection. All right, and so here it is. It puts it all in there for you. All right. I don't know if I'm missing one or not, but it puts it all in there for you. That's the beauty of this. All right. You don't have to build the collection. You don't have to create no special folders or anything like that. It does it. Look at Mission Impossible. All right. I got to get the other Mission Impossible as well. Probably do got it. I don't know. I can't remember. But as you see in here, it just add all of the artwork. It does everything for you. All right. It does everything for you, and you just go from there. All right. Again, if you want to, as a matter of fact, let me do this because I saw something in when I clicked on Maniac Cop. Where you at? I'll pass it. I'd have passed it up. I know I just saw it. I know I just saw it, but it's all good. But here it is right here. So you see the collection, and it gives me all 3 films. But you saw with the Apple TV, one was off, and it didn't add it to it. All of this should be together. All right, all of this should be together, and that's all I'm saying. I think home theater on ZIDOO devices are pretty damn good, man. Pretty good, and it just gives you all of your content, and it brings it up. And again, you can share whatever on the ZIDOO. You can share it to other platforms, um, Fire Sticks. You can share it to Apple. You can share it to pretty much anything. All right. Also, you could just, if you want to just see your movie collection, you can just click in here, and it brings up all your movies. All right. It brings everything up. It pulls all of the data for you. All right. It's pretty solid. And just like Child's Play, right? If I go up in here, it pulls. And I know the reason why some of y'all already know. I never went back on all the other Chuckies and changed the data, which I will show you that as well. ZIDOO is very good on that. But again, it's pretty solid. Again, if your movie is not there, is a reason why, because it's something going on with the structure, how you got it labeled. But again, you got all of this right here. If I go into the Shy, look at this. It gives me all of the seasons. All right. It gives you all of that. It's very rare you're going to have to run into that, as far as going in here fixing things. So, but now if something is not showing up, again, just like Apple, I can go into Unmatch, and you see all of this, like Brooklyn Finest, things like that. I can fix that very easy by just holding the OK button and rematch Brooklyn Finest, select Brooklyn Finest, and then there it is right there. Okay. So now when I go into my movie, if I go into my movie, Brooklyn Finest should be exactly where it's at in the B's. We're Brooklyn. There it is right there. All right. And that's all you have to do. But that's how easy. Compared to typing anything, you can go into the Unmatch, Cat's Eye. All right. Chappelle, Child's Play. It's a few of them up in here that I have to change and then get it going. All right. It's just the way that it's structured. Something is not picking up that. So iRobot is not in there. Justice League, Love and Basketball. All of these is so easy to do. And if like One Night in Miami, that's all I have to do is click on it. Well, not click on it. Let me come out of there because I don't want to play the content. All right, don't hold up. Don't want to play the content. But if I go to unmatch, switch over. And where were we at? One Night in Miami. Just press and hold it until you get rematch and check it out. One Night in Miami. Then just go down there, click on it again, and it brings you the folder. Click OK. That will come off the list. All right. It's as simple as that. Queen and Slim. It's as simple as that. It's really nothing big on it. Just Queen and Slim. There you go, right there. Okay. And that's how you clean it up. And so I got quite a few of them I have to do. I just been lazy. It is what it is. But if I want to watch it, I can watch it. And then just go from there. It's really very, 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 very like Spider-Man No Way Home, SWAT, Hitman's. I do this one, Hitman's, rematch, Hitman's Bodyguard, Hitman's Wife Bodyguard. There it is right there. How easy is that? No typing or anything. And it just fixes it and you can just move on to the next one. All right. That's how easy it is. But I love home theater. To me, I think home theater is the easiest, but the only con on it, you got to pay for the device. You have to pay for the device. Just like Apple. Apple is like, you're going to get it. The cheapest one is what, 119 or 129. You got to pay for the device, and then you got to pay for the premium applications. So that's how it is. All right. So let me do this right quick. All right. Let me do this. And then make myself larger. All right. Let's move on. I do want to, where's my PLEX? I love PLEX. All right. I definitely love PLEX. But PLEX can be challenging. All right. PLEX can, here it is right here. This is my PLEX. This is the device that's connected to my external drive. All right. What device is this? I think this one is, let's just see something. All right. So this is PLEX. Now, one thing about PLEX, with PLEX, you have to do all of the work. All right. Unlike INFUSE, unlike home theater, which is on ZIDOO boxes, you have to build this yourself. Now, one thing about it, PLEX is free. You can get the movie server. It does come on NVIDIA Shield devices. You can put it on your computer. You can put it on a laptop. You can on some router, at least the router that I use, the Nighthawk X10, it has a server on that. Also, some network attached storage devices. Some NAS devices actually give you the PLEX server on that. That way you can either put your hard drive on there, external hard drives, or you can put some internal drives in there using SATA or other forms of hard drives to actually get your content and get it on your network. But again, PLEX is very, 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 very good because you built this bad boy. You build it and you get it going yourself. That means you do all the labeling. You do everything. And that's all you have to do is just go up to your library and like mine's, I got a few biblical movies on here. Black exploitation. Again, you can go up here where it says recommended, and you can go to the library and you can see all my black films, older films from back in the day. My ADST, very, 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 very nice. But again, you have to build it. And one thing about it is very, very nice. When you click on a movie, it gives you the data. All right, it does give you the data. You can put it in, put on more. You can put watch together. You can add it to your playlist. You can delete this bad boy. You can add more info. So it's very, very, very. It gives you some options. All right, it does give you some options. The color of this application is very, 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 very nice. So again, I could just go up in here and I can get the reviews reports. I can get related movies. So it does give you that. So if you do like this type of movie, Ali, it gives you some other films that's very, very similar, talking about different legends and things like that. You know, and it's just so nice. And then it also gives you more films that you have on your media collection, that's across your network. So all these films that I have Will Smith in it. All right. And then it goes to Jamie Foxx, all the Jamie Foxx films. All right. It gives you all of that. And then it also gives you movies you may like. So it does give that to you. And again, the way you set this bad boy up is really up to you. Plex is so well maintained. The thing about it, you have to baby this bad boy. You're going to have to make sure everything is correct. You're going to have to really pay close attention to your Plex compared to any other devices. The one beauty of this, that Plex was actually created. Oh, let me go back. Let me do this. You can actually go up here and you see I got some like Family Matters. I got Good Times, Season 2, The Jeffersons, Sanford and Son, Twilight. So if I wanted to go into Sanford and Son, you see I can look at so many. Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, Season 4, and so forth. So I got 6 seasons of it. And let's just say let's just click on Red Fox. It will tell me all the films that I have. I don't know why it's not doing it now, but it usually tells me all the films that I have on my collection with Red Fox in it. All right. For some reason, it's not doing it. It's probably mad at me because I don't use it as much. But the one thing about it, though, this is the thing about it. You can modify this bad boy however you want. All right. Like in my Plex, I got videos, like movie videos, like from back in the day. These are videos of, the songs, So like if I click Cupid, I can just hit play and look at the video. Simple as that. I'm not going to do it because I don't want no smoke. I don't want no copyright. Not only that, guys, I even got karaoke on my Plex. Now, you can do this with all of them, but one thing I found out, Plex is very, very nice. So check this out. For anybody who may be thinking like you just want to use your Plex for movies, TV shows, and music, no, you can actually add some karaoke to it. Look at this. I actually ripped this and I got it. And it just like that, it actually shows my karaoke. All right. How many of y'all got karaoke in your Plex? And that I found that out like a long time ago. That's the beauty with Plex, because you can modify this bad boy however you want. It's people out here that they do their thing with Plex. And the best thing about Plex, you can share it outside of your network. All right. That's the beauty with Plex. Now, I can't go into everything, but you already see what it is, right? all the movie collections, Star Wars, everything pretty solid. So if I click on this one, it just tells me, give me great detail, and then it says the related films if you want to watch them. All right, I may be missing one Star Wars, but it's all good. And again, got my superhero library, as y'all saw on other ones. I don't know why the Dark Knight is not coming in, but I click on it. Hold up, let me just go up here. I'm gonna have to go in. It's something going on with the Dark Knight. I don't know why it's not showing the movie poster, but I will probably have to go in there and look at how I got it formatted, because that's the only reason it doesn't show. But you see everything up in here. We can go either way. And this is my Plex that I set up years ago. I don't use it that much now, but it is what it is. But again, with Plex, you can modify this bad boy, man, however you want. All right. And then also I got my workout, in there. Not to say I'm working out, but I do have them in here where if you want to get your workout on. And then Plex also comes with live TV and stuff like that. So you can do all of that. They got their own little movie library, but Plex, I love Plex. I love it. But in my situation, I got tired of going in and have to add and adjust. And so I just like, if I'm going to pay for a device, I just wanted it to do it for me. With Plex, again, Plex is free. You do not have to get the Plex Pass. All right. But I just think Plex is definitely amazing. All right. It is very, 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 very nice. I even got some boxing in here. So you can do whatever you want. All right. This was one of the best fights I saw. That Canelo, oh man, I don't even want to talk about that fight over the weekend. All right. But I do have some fights in here. Um, Not a lot, but I do have some in here that are pretty solid. And then my Christmas library. So when Christmas come, we can watch some Christmas films and stuff like that. So that's one way you can modify your Plex. Plex is free. That's the best thing. As long as you got your a PC, you got your router, you got everything like that, you are pretty good to go with Plex. Again, Plex is free. And again, you got your NAS. You might so listen, if you're going to get a NAS, see if you got the Plex server built in. That way you can knock two things out with one and just rebuild your Plex and go from there. I've saw so many great Plexes over the years, guys. So many of them. And I can't even hate it. Plex is just, it is great, great, great. So again, the only thing about this one, you have to build it. So it's free, but you have to build it. And if you want a movie collection, you have to build your movie. Ain't no clicking ad. You have to build your collection. That's just it's not going to do what the ZIDOO does. That's just out of it. So if you want all of your Beverly Hills Cops together, you're going to have to go into the server, build the folder called Beverly Hills Cop. Things like, I probably wouldn't even do it like that. On Plex, I would probably just build like some of my favorite actors like Eddie Murphy, give him his own category. That way it's over here. So if somebody looking for Eddie Murphy film, you can actually go in there and get it. And things like that. It's probably some other tricks. It's been a while since I really used my Plex. I know it worked. I do know that for sure. Man, this is one of the best films right here ever. 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 So it's pretty good, man. So again, Plex is free, but you have to do all of the work. All right. That's the thing about it. You have to, but we have devices out here that would take your data and do it for you. That way you don't have to do everything. It would collect it all and do it for you. But you got to pay for those devices. So that's the one. And for people who may not know, Plex was built off of Kodi. All right, just in case. So always remember that. So you can do the same thing how you build your Plex. You can do the same thing on Kodi. It's just a learning curve. Sometimes you just don't want to go through all them obstacles. All right. All right. Now let's get to this last. Let's do it right here. Let me do this right quick. And again, I don't use Plex as much because again, I just don't have time to be building it and babying it. You definitely have to baby it, man. That's the only knock. To know that your Plex server can go offline at any point. And then, like I say, depending on where you have your setup at, mine's is set up in the basement. So to come down here and fix things, man, I ain't got time for all of that. I really don't. And I didn't lose my content, but to have to unplug, it just lose data. All right. And so let me do this right quick. And last but not least, guys, we're going to talk about what device do I have this on? All right. Just making sure I'm not showing anything that I'm not supposed to show. All right. You got to check that stuff out because the haters be out here watching. All right. So here it is. I have Nova Player. As you see, Nova Video Player. I will click on that. And then let me just go ahead and make this large. One thing I like about Nova Video Player, this is another free application that you can use on Android. And it will also pick up your content that is on your network. All right. So it will pick it up. It's pretty smooth, easy to use. When you go up in here, that's all you have to do is go to network and files. Then you'll go into your network and actually remember, you see that big boy, you see my desktop, you see my Ready Share, you see my my Shield, and then you see Theater. I don't have the Theater hooked up anymore, but you just, whatever your server is, you just connect it right there. That's pretty much it on that, and it will go out there and find the content, and that's all you have to do. Whatever you have on here as far as movies and TV shows, you can just go up in here and say, show me my movies, and it looks good. For a free application, this looks wonderful. And some people don't mind this. I don't mind it. Because again, if you want to go in here, remember y'all saw that Rick James one, the ZIDOO didn't like how the data came out. So it didn't pick it up. I had to rematch it. But if I wanted to watch Black Panther, I could just click on it and look, it gives you the synopsis. It gives you the option to play, remove a library, remove info, add it to list. It tells me at the top it's in 4K, 5.1 audio. Also, I can get subtitles, highs marked, the plot, the director, the cast, everything, the trailer. So if I wanted to watch a trailer, I could just click on one of them. If I wanted to change the poster, all right, say I want to change the poster and put it on this one, I can just click it and the poster will be changed. Also, if I wanted to change the backdrop, which you see right now, I could just click on that and you will see that it changed. As you saw that right there, I would do this one. And you see the backdrop behind this, it just changes. All right. And so again, I changed it. I changed the backdrop, this poster right here. So when I go back up, you'll see I have this right here. So you can do this. I just think that it's very, very nice for this to be a free application. I just think this is way better than VLC. VLC will play anything, a ham sandwich, and tell you the ingredients that's on that ham sandwich. But it's not, it gives you the art, but it takes so long, guys, compared to this one. And it's just so nice to be able to just click on here and actually go into your content. And again, I have all my movies on here. As you see, everything is on here. It doesn't matter. Now, it doesn't put it in the collection. As you see, all the Fast and Furious, it doesn't do that. And you can't help it. This is a free application. But at the end of the day, long as you got your content, and when you're ready to click on it, here go another Furious 7. You got it. You could just hit play and just go from there. It's as simple as that, guys. It's as simple as that. And it's just so very, very nice. So my boy come out, his movie come out, Halloween Ends come out, what, October 14th. So you know I'll be checking that out. You know I'm going to the show to see that. So, but as you see it though, everything, I mean the art, everything is just nice, guys. If you want to deal with free, I cannot even argue with you, because this looks nice compared to going into VLC and you just getting, it just has that film icon and giving you the name. It will give you the art, but if you got 100 different films in there, it's gonna take 24 hours. Ooh, we ain't got time for that. All right. And again, we can go out. I can go into the TV show and get to all the televisions, which I don't want. Hold up. So I can go up in here and just pull up all the television shows that I thought I had on here. What am I on a date? I don't know why it's just showing Chucky, but maybe I got to rescan my television. But that backdrop is hard, ain't it? That backdrop is hard. Oh, this is the TV series. All right. I said it was the TV, but then you got your animation. So you can have it go through all your animation. Anything that has animation in it, it will pull it. All right. And again, whenever you add something new, you just go into your network. All right. You can go into whatever you have it connected to. So like if I got it connected to Big Boy, I can go into share. I can go up in here and then I can just have it scan my television shows. And so as you see, it's going to pull. You see, and now watch when I click TV shows. You see all of this comes up, right? But now let me go out. One thing about it, if I hit that plus, you look up in the top right-hand corner, you see that little buffering signal. I got 460 something content. That's why my TV shows wasn't added, because I mean it's not showing because it wasn't added. And you can just sit back and just wait on it, or you can just go up in some of them. I can just go up in some of these TV shows and see if they starting to get added. All right. But I don't know which ones they starting with. Don't want to click on nothing. So definitely don't want to click on anything. And so as you see, it's at 373, and we give it some time. As you see now, I'm starting to get my posters. All right. City, this season 1. It does it all for you. So anytime you add anything, so if I wanted to go into here, it tells me the synopsis, it tells me where the subtitle, the plot, all of that. It gives me everything. All right. One of Us is Lying. It added that. Power Book, Raising Canaan. It added that. And so She-Hulk, you see it added that. So if I wanted to go into episode 5, I can. And it just gives me everything. All right. Pretty easy. And so I'm down to 197. So if I go into TV shows, here are all of my television shows. Game of Thrones, you see that? That's season 2. Game of Thrones, season 1. You see Snowfall. So it started, even though that is not the correct Snowfall, I don't know why it has that, but that's the data that it collected. So it's all good. It got the wrong Snowfall, but it must be some type of movie that's called Snowfall. But Stranger Things, as you see it, but it's straight up. It's so easy, and as you see in the right up under the time, guys, it's 7 left. I have all of my posters for my TV. All this, the Shy. You see all of this right here. It is very, very simple. You just have to remember anytime you add in some content. So now when I go out and I go onto TV, now I got all of my television. See that? See, it got all of my TV. Remember, everything wasn't scanned, but it's as simple as that. This is a very nice application. Very, very nice. And anytime you add anything new, you just go down here to network files, click on network, and just hit rescan. That's all you have to do. Just rescan it, and it would do a scan. If you got anything showing, it would display it right there. You can set up schedules depending on if you put a lot of content on here and you wanted the manual schedule rescan, you can do that as well. And also, if you look in there, it tells you the last time you rescan. All right, 817 is 818 now. All right, and you just go from there, guys. I love this application, and you can't go wrong with this application here. So right now you had 4 different applications, right? You had the Plex, you had Home Theater 4.0, you have Infuse, and you had the Nova video player. I think those applications right there are some of the best ones you can use. Yes, there are others that I may not or may come into in the future, but I just think for what we're using them for, this is it right here. This is very, 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 very nice to use. Depending on the topic, I might have been on and off on a little bit, but I just think if you just want to challenge yourself, I would tell you to go with Plex. If you're a person that just want to, look, I ain't got time to do all of that. Yeah, it's free, but I got an extra $300 in my account that I can use, then I would tell you to get a device like ZIDOO. Or if you got the NVIDIA Shield, you can just plug your external hard drive into the NVIDIA Shield, and share your network and use applications like Nova Video Player to get your content, or use it just in case you go out there and buy Apple TV. You can have the Apple TV connect to your NVIDIA Shield off the network and grab the content from there as well. The opportunity, we have so many opportunity in different ways to actually share this, to get the content that we like. I think it's amazing. I'm not going to tell you which one is the best because all of them, the way I do it, everything works for me. All right, it just depends what mood I'm in. Honestly, I haven't used Plex that much, as you see. I don't use it as much as I used to because there are other devices that I can just send the content over. It's just so much easier for me compared to other devices. It's just easier for me. So let me see. What up though? We have options, guys. We didn't have a lot of options 6, 7, 8 years ago. It was either Kodi, Plex, or you had to use them third-party applications. And Plex was reign king. But now that we have so many options, it really comes down to you. But just know if you do it for free, you got to build that bridge. You have to do it. All right. That's just how it is. Plex is not going to do it for you. So when you sign up and you plug it in, Plex is going to be like, what you want me to do? So how do you want me to do this? It's going to ask you all of them questions. And like I said, if you want to challenge yourself, if you got a media server already set up and you want to challenge yourself, get you a little flash drive. Start off with a little flash drive with like 20 movies on it and put some TV shows, some movies, separate them. Remember, when you go into Plex, separate them. So your horror, don't put them Don't put them all in one folder. That's another thing about Plex. Do not put them all in one folder because it's just going to be a whole lot. It is not going to separate like the Infuse and what home theater does. It is not going to separate like that. You will have to do the separation. That's just how it is. You're going to have to do it. That's just how it is. Even the Nova Video Player can actually, let me make sure. Nova Video Player can take your movies and actually separate them. All right. And I can show you that just in case people don't know. Let me go and do that right now before we get up out of here. All right. So you see me back on Nova Video Player right here. Even Nova Video Player has an option where you can separate by genre, year, and collections. All right. It gives you them options. With Plex, you got to do all of that. You got to do your own genre, unless you just don't care. So for action, you see it's pulling up adventure. You see it's pulling up all of your adventure movies. All right. If you go into your comedy, all of your comedy movies that has some form of comedy in it, you have to do all of that. All right. Let me go back in. Drama, anything that's family. All right. You see it right there. Fantasy, history, horror films. As you see right here, all your horror films, musicals, anything with music in it. All right. Mystery. So even Nova Video Player does this for you. But if you use the Plex, guys, you have to do that yourself. All right. You have to do that. War movies, anything that's war based is on here. Westerns, and it's pretty accurate. That's one thing I could say about the Nova Video Player. It is so documentaries. It is so nice. All right, so nice. So that's one thing about the Nova Video Player. So I'm just giving you options. I cannot decide which one you should use. That's something you're going to have to do and do your homework on. All right. So that's what it is. All right. All right. So that's just what it is. Again, guys, I appreciate y'all. I'm looking. See, he always doing something. So again, hey, let me do this. Let me give a salute. Thank you, Ultimate. Say thanks, bro. You always been there and still constantly helping. Hey, big salute. Thank you. And maybe I should show my sponsor again. Salute to my sponsor of this show right here before we get up out of here. So salute to my sponsor. Got him. Got him. Oh man, got him. Oh my God, Hustler, I had to get him. He always talking smack. I had to get him. Oh man, he be talking so much smack, guys. So salute. Hey, this is what we do. This is what DST does in the background. Y'all just don't know. What goes on in the background. I'm telling you, y'all are like, man, y'all crazy. And nobody takes it personal. All right. It's just fun atmosphere, and that's what it's all about. I already know he gonna come back at me, but I got him on this one. Y'all got to give it to me. I got him on this one, boy. I got him on this one. I got him on this one, man. He's sitting back like, oh, I know he just bust out laughing at that desk. So, again, salute to my sponsor, J Mac, right there. I love that guy, man. But I already know he gonna come back at me. I just have to be 2 steps ahead of him, right? And then go from there. So salute to y'all, man. Salute to everybody. I appreciate y'all. I'm getting ready to go up here and eat and then watch this football game because a brother is hungry. Big salute, big salute. If y'all have any questions for me, and I didn't get to them, definitely hit me up and then go from there. Miss Billy, salute. She say, Superdell, thanks for looking out this week. Hey, Miss Billy, I was like, 2 days late on responding to your email. I said, hold up, something ain't right. I'm saying, I'm missing somebody. I had to go through all them emails. I'm like, oh, let me go and hit her back up. So big salute. Thank you, Miss Billy. And yes, my son, they are 4-0. They go against a team that's 3-1 this week. He had over 100 yards again. He definitely got off. And this is going to be a challenge. 4-0, 3-1. So you already know that team coming to try to put that one on that 4-0 record. So they want to put a loss on there. Also, I watched a couple things over the weekend. I watched that bullcrap movie, End of the Road. Trash. Trash. Also, I watched Fall. It was all right. End of the Road was trash with Queen Latifah and Ludacris. It was trash, man. I really didn't like it. And also that boxing that came on Triple G and Canelo, trash. Money grab. That's why I like what we're doing, because I would have been mad if I would have paid $70, $80 for that bull crap. It was trash. So big salute to everybody who donated tonight. I appreciate y'all. I will see y'all on the next one. I may even go live tomorrow. That way we can talk about some other things, some accessories, get back into some recorders that some people may not know about, and any questions that y'all may have. And then go from there. I may even open it up, maybe do some call-ins and maybe just have some people come up on the panel. I don't know. I'll see how I go. Other than that, guys, y'all be safe out there. Had to get my sponsor. Let me show it to them again just before we get up out of here. Salute to my sponsor, J Mac. That skincare lotion, right hand, left hand, gets the job done. All right. That's just what it is. Hey, look, you notice the cone with the glasses and the popcorn? So, hey, entertainment is everything for J Mac. So I appreciate it. Y'all be safe out there. I got to get up here and watch this football game. I love y'all. Thank y'all for continuing to support me, and we'll go from there. I got Jordans too. I got to show y'all a lot. I ain't showed y'all no Jordans, no nothing. I'm slipping. Salute y'all. I am out this joint. Peace. I'm out.